There are currently 6 crew members on board who can see the hurricane from what is like the bay window of the space station called the cupola. And you can see Dorian below the space station, the Category 1 hurricane. Swells from Dorian are expected to affect much of the southeastern U.S. coast for the next couple of days, from northern Florida through North Carolina. This creates dangerous surf and rip current conditions. These views of the external cameras aboard the space station are controlled by flight controllers here at Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, in the International Space Station's flight control room. In this view, you can also see one of the solar panels that power the space station as it is flying 261 statute miles just over the tip of northern Michigan. Hurricane Dorian coming into view clearly from this external high-definition camera. At 7 a.m. Eastern Time, it was reported to be about 30 miles west-southwest of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, 40 miles northeast of Cape Lookout, North Carolina. Maximum sustained wind speeds for Dorian are reported at 90 miles per hour currently, with higher gusts, and hurricane conditions are spreading north along the portions of coastal North Carolina, while tropical storm conditions are still affecting the northern portion of South Carolina's coast. Dorian still very clearly defined. However, the National Hurricane Center does expect the hurricane to become a post-tropical cyclone by tomorrow night, Saturday. An amazing view as we look down into the eye of Hurricane Dorian, the International Space Station flying 261 statute miles just off the coast of New Jersey. The storm is traveling toward the northeast about 14 miles per hour, and this is the same general motion expected through Saturday, along with an increase in the wind speed. The forecast for the rest of the day for Dorian calls for the center to move over the coast of North Carolina during the next several hours. It should then move to the southeast of New England tonight and tomorrow morning, then across Nova Scotia late Saturday and Saturday night. Dorian still in view as the International Space Station is flying 261 statute miles north of Bermuda. As we previously mentioned, this is an astronaut's eye view, and some of the astronauts have also been taking photos of Dorian as it waxed and waned in strength over the last week. You can see those photos on their social media pages. That's NASA's Christina Cook, Nick Hague, and Andrew Morgan, who are all on Twitter. Hurricane Dorian beginning to fade out of view as the space station is 261 statute miles over the Sargasso Sea. Still a dangerous storm with wind speeds up to 90 miles per hour with higher gusts at the time. Hurricane Dorian now fading out of view, 261 statute miles, the International Space Station flying over the Sargasso Sea. As we mentioned, Dorian's center should move to the southeast of New England tonight and tomorrow morning, then across Nova Scotia late Saturday or Saturday night, at which point it is expected to become a post-tropical cyclone with hurricane-force winds. This is our final day of coverage of Hurricane Dorian views from the International Space Station, but we have been covering it for a week now, and we've seen it grow up to a Category 5 storm and back down to a Category 1 where we find it today. And if you would like to revisit any of the previous coverage, you can do so by visiting images.nasa.gov and searching for Hurricane Dorian, or by following us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and searching for the International Space Station. Those videos and more information about what's going on aboard the space station are available on those social media sites. Stay safe to all who may be in the path of Dorian as it continues along the East Coast, and look to local officials for instruction. We're signing off for this morning's Hurricane Dorian coverage. This is Mission Control Houston.